Prince Harry and Meghan Markle gave emotional speeches on stage at the opening ceremony of the Invictus Games, according to a body language expert. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex displays oozing confidence and humility as they resolve jointly to support a cause. Body language expert Judy James said that Harry displayed casual and confident, indicated by his hand in his trouser pocket. Meanwhile, Meghan wanted to display an ongoing love of the public, Ms. James said. Speaking about their body language at the event so far, Ms. James said, Harry's facial expression says it all here. Meghan paid a loving tribute to her incredible husband and shared a sweet kiss with him at the opening ceremony, where they both addressed a crowd. The Duchess took to the stage first at the event to introduce Harry, and as he took the microphone from Meghan, he appeared close to tears. And according to body language expert Judy James, as Meghan and Harry do the handover of the mic, they also perform a kiss that would have been a given in the political world but which is groundbreaking in royal terms. She continued, his emphatic eye crinkling and his head tilt as he smiles suggests a return to the cause and the people that he loves, while his hand-cupped self-clasp hints at a small amount of trepidation and humility during this first public appearance for a while. It is affectionate but swift, with both smiling proudly as they perform it. The couple's kiss was groundbreaking but left Harry unnerved. It appears to knock him sideways emotionally. Meghan's hand is cupped upward in a gesture of submission, and the way Harry has his other hand stuffed into his trouser pocket suggests a desire to look casual and confident. Watching his wife exit from the stage, he stands in overwhelmed looking silence for 30 seconds as the crowd carries on their applause. The stunned silence is mutually beneficial as crowds only stop clapping when the mic is raised to the mouth, and Harry appears too close to tears to do that for the length of the 30 seconds. This is an unusually emotional display from Harry, who has been seen striding out onto global stages with all the cheeky confidence of an MC at a rock conference. Instead, he turns his reddened face to the side, wiping the side of his nose with his knuckles in what looks like a partial cut off to shield his facial expression. While Meghan is seen using animated gesticulation throughout to show her pride and enthusiasm at the event, Harry's responses seem rather more complex, suggesting he is suffering from mixed emotions at the event and possibly at the meeting in the UK that preceded it. His eyes have the saddest expression as his tongue pokes out from the corner of his mouth and he looks down to suggest tearfulness. His emotional display at the arrival ceremony showed him looking more distressed or choked with tears than ever before. Watching arrivals, we can see his brows puckering and his lips sucking inward in a signal of growing emotion, before we see that iconic moment that his head drops as he looks overwhelmed, his right hand clenching and then fiddling in a diversion ritual. At this point, we get a reboot of a more familiar looking Harry, placing one hand on his hip to suggest a reinflation of his confidence. His famously naughty grin returns as he begins his own speech. This is dramatic and emotional stuff, and his behavior prompts the question, why the tearful emotions? James continued, there is a confident clarity about Meghan's body language, as she uses several methods of upbeat emotional signaling. Meanwhile, when it came to Meghan's speech, Judy says she put on a confident display and it was very much like a US presidential speech. Her charisma is at full blast here as she connects with the audience via several traits of likability, like her raised brows, her warm authentic smile that seems aimed at individuals rather than a large crowd, and her often teasing vocal tone as she mentions her husband. She explained, Meghan's introduction is impeccable and inspirational. Her feet are splayed, showing confidence, and her eye rotation works smoothly around the audience, reminding us of her professional training as an actor. This is very much like a US presidential speech when adoring spouses praise the candidate before they arrive on stage. Earlier this month it was revealed that Meghan and Harry will be followed around by a camera crew at the event, after announcing the production of Heart of Invictus last year, the first show of their multi-million-dollar deal with Netflix. According to a body language expert has claimed, Harry and Meghan have ramped up the drama for the Netflix camera crew filming their every move. The series will follow the journeys of individuals competing at the games, which was founded by Prince Harry to support former members of the armed forces. Reports have claimed that Harry will appear on camera and be credited as an executive producer on the series, which will be produced by IMPECCABLE Productions. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex were all smiles as they met injured military veterans and hitched a ride on mini Land Rovers on the first day of the Invictus Games at The Hague in Holland today. The couple have paid tribute to the bravery of the Ukraine team at the opening ceremony of the Invictus Games, with the Duchess of Sussex exclaiming, "Slava Ukraini! Glory to Ukraine!" The Duke said he hopes the games, which are taking place in The Hague in the Netherlands, will create the opportunity for the world to better show up for the country of Ukraine. Before coming to The Hague, they managed to squeeze in a secret trip to the UK to see the Queen yesterday morning. A royal expert has questioned that, whether Prince Harry and Meghan Markle will be at the command of Netflix during their time in The Hague for the Invictus Games. The crew will be filming a Netflix documentary about the games, named Heart of Invictus, in which Harry will appear on camera and be credited as an executive producer on the series. The documentary series is the first show of their multi-million-dollar deal which they signed in September 2020. Harry and Meghan's pact with Netflix covers documentaries, feature films, scripted TV series and children's shows. The couple founded IMPECCABLE Productions as a vehicle to produce programming that can embrace our shared humanity and duty to truth through a compassionate lens, by the organization's mission. It is the first co-production with the couple's IMPECCABLE Productions and is being made by the Oscar-winning team of director Orlando von Einsiedel and producer Joanna Segara. They are expected to shadow the couple for a docu-series on the Invictus Games founded by Harry. Critics have accused the royal couple of cashing in on the games by allowing the streaming giant, with whom they have signed a $100 million deal, into private meetings. Stephanie Takai, GB News Showbiz reporter, said that the staggering amount of money that Netflix has given Meghan and Harry will come at a price this week. She said that the couple may very much be at the command of Netflix during this trip. According to Archwell, the docu-series will showcase powerful stories of resilience and hope from competitors on their journey to Invictus Games. As the couple arrived at the reception event, they were greeted by Hollywood-style cheers and applause. They were due to spend an hour there before returning to a private residence where they are staying. Inside the reception, Harry and Meghan were guided to a stage making their best through the cheering guests. Harry gave a short speech welcoming the competitors while Meghan looked on. One member of the Great Britain team said, "It was nice to see Harry and Meghan, but there were so many people inside it was hard to hear the speech."
Thank you for watching our latest video about the royal family. We always try to regularly update the latest news videos about the British royal family to meet your requirements. Our channel always has an objective, multi-dimensional view of the news. My main goal is just to entertain people. Hope you enjoy this news. If you have any questions or requests about content to watch, please leave a comment below this video of us.